Leviticus 2, the grain offering. After explaining the burnt offering, the Lord continued to teach Moses about worship. Then God spoke to Moses.
When anyone brings a grain offering to the Lord, their offering is to be of the finest flour.
God said,
They are to pour olive oil on it and put incense on it.
This offering was different. It was not an animal. It was made from grain, something grown from the ground. The person would bring the flour mixed with oil and incense to the priest. The priest would take a portion and burn it on the altar. The smoke would rise up as a pleasing aroma to the Lord. The rest of the grain offering would belong to the priests. It was considered very holy. God gave more instructions.
Do not use yeast in any grain offering presented to the Lord.
God said. Yeast spreads through dough, and God wanted this offering to be pure and simple. But God also commanded something important.
Season all your grain offerings with salt.
God said,
Do not leave the salt of the covenant of your God out of your offerings.
Salt was a sign of faithfulness and lasting promises. It reminded the people that God's covenant with them was strong and unchanging. God also explained that grain offerings could be baked, cooked in a pan, or prepared in different ways, but they must always be made properly and respectfully. If someone brought the first part of their harvest, they were to offer crushed grain with oil and incense. Every grain offering showed gratitude. It was a way of thanking God for daily provision, for food, harvest, and life. God was teaching his people that worship was not only about forgiveness, it was also about thanksgiving. Lesson for kids. God wants us to thank him for what he provides. Everything we have comes from him. When we give back with grateful hearts, we show that we trust him and appreciate his blessings. Worship includes gratitude. The end.